Mr. Briggs, please come to the office. Thank you.
Sir Kush Limbaugh, also known as the Country Club Papi, has instructed me to annoy you with a joke you probably heard before, with some nice, jazzy, DJ quick-sounding music in the background. A man who had a 25-inch long thigh that be thinging went to his doctor to complain that he was having a problem with this rather massive instrument, and has had more than one complaint. "Doctor," he asked in total frustration, "is there anything you can do for me?" The doctor replies, "Medically, son, there is nothing I can do. But I do know this witch who may be able to help you." So the doctor gives him directions to the witch. The man calls upon the witch and relays his story. "Witch, my thigh that be thinging is 25 inches long and I need help. Can anything be done to help me? You are my last hope." The witch stares in amazement, scratches her head, and then replies, "I think I may be able to help you. Do this. Go deep into the forest. You will find a pond. In this pond, you will find a frog sitting on a log. This frog has magic. You say to frog, 'Will you marry me?' When the frog says no, you will find 5 inches less to your problem." The man's face lit up and he dashed off into the forest. He called out to the frog, "Will you marry me?" The frog looked at him dejectedly and replied, "No." The man looked down and suddenly his thigh that be thinging was 5 inches shorter. "Wow," he screamed out loud, "this is great." But at 20 inches it was still too long, so he asked the frog again. "Frog, will you marry me?" the guy shouted. The frog rolled its eyes back in its head and screamed back, "No." The man felt another twitch in his thigh that be thinging, looked down, and it was another 5 inches shorter. The man laughed, "This is fantastic." He looked down at his thigh that be thinging again, 15 inches long, and reflected for a moment. 15 inches is still a monster, just a little less would be ideal. Grinning, he looked across the pond and yelled out, "Frog, will you marry me?" The frog looked back across pond shaking its head, "How many times do I have to tell you? No, no, no." Guess that thing ain't thinging nan mo.